Okay, maybe I've got everything situated. I'll be ready in just a bit. It's going to be on for a little bit. I was resetting my broadcaster. I've got my inputs here. I got several things already set up, so this is really just probably a little test. I bet I forgot to update the title. I just now did it in real time. So which one of these looks the best? So we can work on that color. Like I said, I reset everything, so I'm gonna set everything back up. I didn't even add the color to. Let's see, color, color. Probably too dark. I probably should wait and adjust this when I got the regular lights on. That's probably the best bet. Not in the light. And now I'm in a blue light. I do have the tuner already set as well. I'm not using it right now. On Twitch directly. Hold on just a second. Hope I don't play audio. Let me mute me. I just wanted to see what I look like. Okay. Sorry if I look dumb. I probably ain't gonna get much off this stream. Because my views are usually video game views and not actual chat. You are welcome to come in and chat if you want. I'll try to watch it. Let me actually get the chat on. I wonder how you get it on your screen. I forgot how to do Twitch alone. I'm normally on Restream or something else. Oh yeah, we got it here. Since I'm not playing the game, I don't have to. Extend the broadcaster because I don't need it for my eyes. I can't game with a little window. I can barely game with the Switch window. My eyes. I want to say hello just to see if I'm typing. Let's see if it appears on the Twitch screen. Yes. Although there is a delay, I can see hello. I'll be here for a little bit. I won't stay on too long, so I'm going to try to go back to sleep here in a little bit. Man, it's 6 a.m., man. This is vampire time. It's about time for him to get back in his coffin. The red light. Let's put the red light. Now, that's good for your skin. The red light. I don't know it's me that I love. Got no reflection. Oh, I messed my zoom up. It'll probably freeze up. There we go. Red light is good for your skin. I hope it is counted. Titled right, as this is supposed to be. I'm just going to be on for a few minutes. I done closed it. Let's see if I can get back in there. Hope I don't play somebody. You know, like when you turn on the screen now that automatically plays. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I don't really care. So maybe my friends are on. People I count, or some of my favorite streamers. And I don't really see many. I see somebody I follow. I don't really. In other words, he wasn't somebody I watched all the time, but I did like his channel one morning. Let's see how I look. Let me go back to my channel. Because I want to make sure I titled it, if it's titled right. What's it titled? I can't see it. I can't see the title, man. Yeah, morning chat. Let me hear it. I was just testing it out. I just testing broadcast here. See if I could do a chat only. Like I said, I'm mostly known for gaming content. I could chat if somebody wanted to. You are welcome to join me if you want. I found some Twitch friendly lo-fi music there. Right now my phone's charging, so I don't have my phone. Hearing about PS6 coming. They're already talking about PS6. Can you believe it? Of course, I guess it is about time. This thing's been out since 2020, so I guess it is about time for the new consoles, even though it's hard to think about that. That's how fast this time flew by. Yeah, I was already reading about PlayStation 6 the other day. PlayStation 6. PlayStation 6. I hope they don't make it as big as they made this other. This one's too big, man. It's too big. I wish they would. I would tell you what I would wish they would do. I would wish they would. I know they won't do it, but I wish they would make it play at least one and two's video games. They probably won't, but I wish it would. It would be so super amazing if they would put backwards compatibility for PS1 and 2. I'm not really sure about 3. 3 was kind of a big console, so indeed, I can't even install most of the games that's not just wrestling, because I don't have no room for them. But I would really love to see compatibility with my. It won't happen. It's not going to happen. We'll be lucky if they have 4 on there. 4, 4, 5, and 6. Which is a smart move, too. They should make at least play 4, 5, and 6. They ought to at least make a even if they can't make the player compatible with PS1 and 2, at least make the system compatible and then sell an additional drive to go along that we could buy and play 1 and 2 with. I would like to see that. Because, I mean, yeah, my problem is my little PS, my big PS, I used to have the big one that stood up. It burned out. I had to replace it with one of those little ones. It has to set forward. Hello there. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. I was talking about the PS, what I would like to see with PS6. It probably won't happen, but I would like to see one. I'd at least like to see 1 and 2 brought back, but probably won't see it. We probably won't see that. Where you could at least play your discs. Even if they just make a detachable thing, you can plug up USB wise. That would be amazing. Probably won't happen. I just put my thoughts out there. Wonder what the next thing. I wonder if there'll be another Xbox. I'm sure they will. Now that they're reading about PlayStation 6 coming, I'm pretty sure they've already got their plans. That's what it looks like on normal light. I'll probably have to adjust the colors, maybe. That's strange looking. It took it a minute. Yeah, it's too dark for the normal. Did it go back? Oh, yeah, it's flashing now. I had it right on the red. I got them LED lights. You can go to normal, and then it has one bulb's actually sophisticated. It actually has but they were sold out. Walmart was sold out of them. I couldn't get no more, and I couldn't find them anywhere else either. Where it had you could actually download an app to it, and it would change colors, and you could actually change it to different things too. This one just has some programs. Like it has a red and pinkish color, orange and a lighter orange, a yellow, a more purplish color, two blues and a green, and a lighter purple. That's the lighter purple. This one only has whatever the remote does. Whereas the one that you had the app that you could download, you can make any color you want, with the exception of a few colors. Like I don't think you can make a black light, and I don't think you can make a brown light or anything, but you can make like any of the blues or reds or yellow or any of that. They claim some of these, that's yellow. They claim some of these are good for your skin and stuff. Like red's real good for restoring your collagen and stuff in your skin. I've been reading up on that about what the different lights do. Oh, it actually held up for 15 minutes here pretty good. I'm testing the waters with better streaming and stuff. Hopefully one of these days I'll have me a good setup so I'm not right in front of the camera. So my head's kind of big. So it's hard to get my big fat head into the camera. So one of these days, hopefully that's my dream. Have me a good setup. That's my dream, man. I have dreams too. Yeah, I'm testing the waters at bigger numbers. Uh, it's not real big, but it's. I followed some instructions about what I googled it today. And now you got these new AI things that you have over here where you can click AI or you just taught it. Well, I clicked the AI and I put in my specs and I said what's the best stream number I could stream at, and it gave me a number. I typed that in there and it seems to be holding up pretty fine right now. I thought I would try it with just camera instead of the console. Normally I'm playing console. If I was playing console, this would be on. Just wanted to test out. I probably should go over here to something. I'm going to go back to this input while we let the light adjust, and then I'm going to try to adjust the color for the normal on the camera. Let's make sure I get it in normal. I'm going to give it just a second because it will. Let me go over here to the zoom and see if it's already adjusted. I think it's adjusted. I'm going to see if I can set my color settings now. See, I've got zoom loaded to bring in the background. And I use zoom as the camera because of the background. And then I put my filters from OBS. I'm probably going to default this because I set it for the color. It probably looks strange at first. I've noticed I have to adjust it differently for the colors. Because the colors, there we go. I think that's pretty good. Now, this camera is not the best camera. Unfortunately, I can't use a plug up. I have plug ups. This one has really good. It wasn't that much bit expensive, but it has really good picture quality. But now, the problem is I cannot use it in the, like say if I'm gaming. I can't use it in the game at the same time. It's too much on the system. Even though this one has about 20 GB memory or something like that. I forgot exactly how much it has. It's too much on. Even though this camera is real cheap, it's better quality than what's built on this camera. But now I'm gonna say you, this camera right here isn't the worst. Indeed, that looks pretty nice. The thing that it is built in, it's just not the best. This one's a little better than that. This one is a little better. But now I can't use it in the and the only way I use this one, like say, if I've got the table out and I've got if I'm not just leaning here across, if I've actually got my table out, I will use this one. But it does have better quality to this. I want to show y'all something. Give me just a second. Let me go back to the input here. This right here is well, it was fading out. It's the laptop that I have the Linux installed on. It's an Acer. It's an old Acer from 14. This thing has a butt camera. This camera looks like butt. So this camera here is so much better than this one. This thing was from 2014. I bought it from Best Buy, I believe. And it was crap the whole time. It originally runs Windows 8. I've actually refreshed it. It needs a new battery. I was looking up the battery. The battery isn't really that hard to replace. You have to take this cover off the back, and then you have to go in. It's about right here. It's just about as big as the back here. That's half the back. It's a big old battery. It has two little mini screws in it and a little plug you plug in. I'm going to try to see. I was looking at Walmart. Walmart has some of the batteries. So I'm going to try to get a new battery for it. It'll be ready, good to go as a laptop, like say if I needed one for a backup or something. And I can stream. I can stream on it with the Linux. But now it's not really good quality indeed. The best I seen it was today, and it did push it just a little bit. Was my later stream I did around 4 or 5 p.m. And it still looked messy, but it wasn't quite as messy. If you stream it at where it actually allows you to stream it, it looks terrible. But now I have learned how to stream with Linux. I don't know how to add the cool backgrounds and stuff, because I don't know how to get Zoom on there. I don't know if Zoom works with the Linux that I've got on it. With Linux, you have to prowl around. It's not real easy to do Linux. You got to literally prowl around till you find the one that will work with the system that you've got. And that's very hard. Now, I'll tell you, I'm going to tell you something about AI. It has made it easier. Because I typed my specs in there, and it told me the Linuxes that I could try. And I even learned about a new Linux that I didn't know about. And that's what I installed on this thing. And it works pretty good. That Linux runs really smooth on it. There are some things you can and can't do. Or I don't know how to do. It's got a bunch of softwares on spreadsheets, all kinds of cameras, all kinds of stuff I probably wouldn't even know how to use, and nothing. No, I don't run businesses or nothing, so I don't have no knowledge of none of that stuff. But it's all in there. But now that Linux is pretty decent. Bunsen or what's it called? Anyways, it gave me a few examples. And I thought, well, I've tried some of them. They didn't work. So I X'd those out and I tried others, and then this one happened to be the one that ran the best on it. So it was the one I went with. But it's a current Linux. It's 2025. So even though this machine is 2014, this machine's 2014. And the system on it, I kept the Windows, by the way. It's still there. I could dual boot it. I can still get into the Windows. I had to put it back, of course. Because I done installed it with 10. And 10 didn't work with this one. It's slow. Indeed, I used it as a recording studio for a few years. Like I just recorded my music on it, but it was real slow. You couldn't hardly, you could get Audacity. One good thing about Linux, I think you can get Audacity on here. So I can go find Audacity and still use it as a studio if I want to. But plus it's current too. Plus it still dual boots into the old Windows as well. But it's amazing that I was able to restore it. This one has been an actual success. I have tried to restore laptops in the past. They were failures. This one was a success. I got one down here that's semi-successful. It was an older computer, and it's like 12, and it runs 7. It runs it too, but I don't run it as good as this one. Runs it perfect. This one runs it perfect. That it runs it, but it's laggy. I used that one for years, by the way. I used that computer after I'd retired it. It's got a cracked chassis. I've got duct tape on the bottom because its chassis got cracked. But it does run. It just got cracked, It got cracked open. And I couldn't fix it, so I just taped it. But I used it for years as just a video recorder. I bought some... Windows 7 had a very great... I loved its suite for TV. It had one of the best TV suites. You had a TV tuner. You had cable. You could tape it. Now, here's the problem, and that's when I retired that computer. That laptop finally got retired, and I just now recently got it out when I put those Linuxes on these, and I had to find some Windows copies of there. Windows to put back on. So I'd put 10 on both of them. Big major mistake. It slowed them both down. Big mistake, man. Big mistake. Uh, I'll never do that again. If I don't think a computer's not going to work, I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to push it. Just going to keep the system on and find a Linux to work for it. And AI makes that a whole much better because it'll give you some options. You can go through there and try and cross them off if it don't work. You know immediately when you burn off the CDs and you put it on the computer, start playing with it as the test, you know right away whether it's going to work or not. And then if you think it works, that's what I did with these. I just took the chance. It played with the CD, so I thought, well, I'll go and install it, see if I like it. If we don't, we'll uninstall it. Linux is hard to do, but now I'm going to tell y'all, I would be willing in the future, like say when this one's outdated or I have to replace it. It's going to come because they're always replacing these now. They're already talking about the next Windows already, by the way. Even though I only bought this a couple years ago, but I think it's going on 3. It was a higher end machine. Now it's not high end like it's a low end high. Like it would have been. It's cheap, but it's more expensive than I would have normally paid. Normally I paid $100 to $200, and it was like 3 to 4 in the 3 to 4, and I did it on a payment plan. That's how I bought it. This one was like a $199-ish, $200, maybe getting into 3, early 3s. I hated this the whole time I had to use it, by the way. It was crap. The keyboard is terrible. Even it's still terrible on the keyboard's still terrible. Like say even with Linux. And I think it runs better with Linux than it did with Windows. Like if you ever see me on it and you see this, and I'm gonna type this in the room. Hello, my name is I'm gonna type Philip because I go by Anthony, but my family calls me Philip, and it's going to be typed, and that's how that computer types. And if you put any spaces in it, you have to push down real hard on that space key. And if you don't push down real hard, that's the way your typing looks on that computer. It always had a problem with the space key, and cleaning didn't help it. I even took the alcohol and rubbed around it. We're talking about it did that from the very freaking beginning. I should have sent it back. It was a pain, but I didn't want to send it back because that's a pain. But right there, what you're seeing, and unfortunately, I wish I had a screenshot of it because this chat will not be on the screen. One day nobody will, but if I could probably put it up here on the on my face. This chat won't be here on the video. On the archive, the people won't see that. But it's all there's no space between it. It says hello, my name is Philip. And there's no spaces. That's the way that computer types if you don't push real hard on a space bar. It was junk from day one. This one's been kind of good. I have problems every now and then, but not very small problems. So the more memory you got, remember, even when no matter how cheap your system is, look for the memory. I've learned that. This one had about 20 GB memory or something. Always look for your memory. Well, it's 6:28. I stayed on 29 minutes. And it was amazing. No problems. Zero drops. Zero drops. And it held. It would bounce anywhere from 28 to 37. I think I set at 3,000. I could probably go with the 25 that it suggests us. We'll keep it as a 3000. I think it'll hold up. Boy, it makes my gaming look so much better. Now this computer you can't hit that. I think the best I did was 900 today. And 900 pushed it. It was like I'm talking what you mean by pushing it is it pushes the CPU and stuff. Like right now this CPU is 40%. Like it would probably push it probably about 50 to 70 when you use the higher bit rate. When you use the lower, I ought to go off and show y'all the difference. I'm gonna do part two to the stream. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna do part two. I don't know how I'm gonna do the face. I don't know if I'll have a face or not. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture of me just in case I can't get the camera working. But sometimes that's a possibility. And I'll save it where I can get it on the system. That way, if I can't get my face, you'll have a face to see me talking. I hope I can see the screenshot. I think I got it. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do just a short little mini test on this Linux that I was showing. Now Linux. It's Windows 8 and Linux. And we're gonna see how fast we can push it. I'm gonna go ahead and type in the 4000, which is what I normally would use. I'm gonna see if it works at the 1000. Because I didn't do that today. I pushed it to 900.